Hello again, it's Rebellious Chick. Obviously, you know that. I wanted to, real quick before going to bed, I wanted to make the video that I wanted to be my first actual video on YouTube, which the first video I uploaded on here was an old one I made and put on Facebook, and then the one that I made and put directly on here was over 30 minutes and just me rambling. And yeah, but when I heard the story of I'm not gonna get into that again. I had to talk about it, and it didn't matter if it was in the correct order or not, but I did want to take this chance and just, do a kind of light video explaining things, introducing me and the channel and the name and how I got the name and all of that. My husband Skylar is really into video games, and he always has been even since we met. And he was trying to get me to play, and I really didn't want to. And then I finally did, and got hooked, and Rebellious Chick was my gamer tag. And I've used it for a couple other things, and I wasn't being able to think of a good title for this channel. And then that popped into my head. And, I'm not and I figure people will question what that means. Like, how are you a rebel, Because, I'm not trying to overthrow the government. I'm not trying to start some massive movement or rebellion or anything like that. I just am, I guess, rebelling against the negative stigma and the shame and all that can come with mental illnesses. Like, I've lived with it. I still do. I know it sucks, and it sucks when you have people in society saying get over it or do this or do that and you'll be fine. And it doesn't work like that, and it gets annoying. It gets very annoying. I have no issue with control or authority. It's just rebelling against society's labels and rules and what they think a guy should be like and what they think a girl should be like. Just things like that are really, really annoying, that I don't like, and I, will challenge them if it ever comes up in conversation, because there's no cookie cutter guy or girl. We're all different, and that's what makes us all special and beautiful and amazing, which you are. Even if you don't think so, you are. So just remember that. Not that you'll ever see this, but if you do, remember it. So yeah, I'm not trying to do anything bad. I'm just rebelling against society's labels and social norms and like things like that. They don't like people. A lot of people in this country don't like others who talk about this. They don't like people who speak their mind and don't hold back and are bold and tell it like it is. And I think if you don't accept that and you go against it, I think you are rebelling. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. You're not trying to hurt anybody. It's just, hey, this is wrong. Because it does. Society can get very confusing. You know, you're too fat, then they lose the weight, then they're too skinny. There's just like no winning. And that's the sort of thing I'm rebelling against, is society and their rules and expectations of people, and not wanting people to talk about certain issues and everything. That's what I'm doing. So I thought that the name was kind of cool and actually really fit. I knew I would need to explain it, and hopefully I did a good job of that. I'm tired, so I don't know, but there's no need for this stigma to still be attached to mental illnesses. It's not anyone's fault. We can't control it, which that's for another video. I wanted this to just be kind of light and just basics. So I've explained how I came up with my name on here. My real name is Paige. I've been married for about a year now. It'll be a year May 10th. We just got our first house, and things were going good. And there has been things that have came up that aren't so good. My mom and a bunch of issues that I don't want to get into at this moment, but you know, we have 2 dogs, and you know, we're happy. I mean, we're not like super rich, but we don't have to scrounge every month. You know, we're very blessed, and we know that. And you know, I've gotten through a lot, and so I thought maybe I could help other people do the same. Because when I uploaded the video onto Facebook, the one that I posted, that was the first video that I ever did for any website. You know, I've dealt with it. 10 years, but it does get better. And when I posted that on Facebook, the amount of love and support and kind comments and messaging I was getting made me think that maybe I could help people. Maybe I could possibly help someone, which is all I want to do. And then I put it off and put it off and put it off because I was scared to. I know it takes a lot of work to do this, and I know that it's not always easy, but I finally came to the realization that, anything in life worth doing won't be easy. And so I finally took a leap of faith, and here I am. And I'm glad I did. Even if I get rude comments or whatever, if just one person says that I helped them, it makes everything worth it. I'm not trying to get famous or anything like that at all. I no, trust me, not doing it for attention. I feel like I can genuinely help people, and that's what I want to do. I feel like if I could do that, well, first and foremost, I feel like if I can do that and help save someone's life, my life hasn't been meaningless, or I've not just been a waste of space here if I can actually help someone or multiple people. And I would show people, particularly family, that I can do something with my life too. And I mean, we don't ever have to talk, but if they see it, I'm doing something meaningful, I think. And then there's other family that I want to make proud. I messed up a lot when I was younger. I mean, not by being a rebel, by partying and getting drunk. I've never done any of that, and I never plan to. But just with my mental issues and everything, I wasn't easy to deal with. But you do get through it. I mean, it's hard, and then when certain people find out things you've done, you can tell they're judging you and think less of you, whether they admit it or not. And that's not fair. If you've never dealt with depression or anything, not sorry to be blunt here, but shut your mouth and sit down. I'm tired of people talking down and being hateful and rude to people who have mental illnesses. It's not right. It's not something that they can control. I promise you that. It's not. There's no need to do that. And that kind of took a turn into something that isn't necessarily happy, but it's the truth. So, but I mean, it's not fun, but you can get through it. And I just wanted to make a short video explaining things and introducing myself and what the channel will be about. And I want to interact with anyone who wants to, or if someone needs help or wants to talk, I would gladly do that anytime. I have no issue with that at all. I mean, I want to help people, so of course, if someone wants to talk, then duh, it's a pretty easy choice for me to make. But, I want it to be interactive. I want anyone who ends up watching these, I want all of you to understand me, and I want to get to know you guys. I want to hear your stories. I want, give me suggestions of what videos I should make. They will primarily be on mental health, but there will be others, like the other night, child abuse, animal abuse, anything like that hits a nerve. You'll probably see me on here ranting about it. I'll probably be putting out I'll probably be putting out quite a few videos for the next little bit, because my mom is really, really sick, and it's a whole other subject for a whole other video. But she has cancer, and she's like down to 100 pounds, and I don't know how much longer she can take it. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna have her for, and that's hard. That's a hard one. So when things get bad, doing this helps, because I can say what I want and get it off my chest without actually saying it to another person and risking anyone getting upset. And I know there's tons of people who can relate to these issues. And they are issues. There is negative stigma to mental illness. And, people can deny that if they want, but there is. You get looked at differently. Heck, you can get cut out of certain family members' lives for no reason because of it. It's not contagious. You're not gonna get it. So I don't know what the big deal is, but apparently it's something. Let me see here. Introduce the channel, what it's gonna be about, all kinds of topics. I want to interact. Channel name. a little bit about myself. Yeah, I mean, the whole goal of this is to help someone. That's it. That's all. I don't want anything else. Just a chance to help people. So, you know, been thinking of like outros and stuff when you're closing the video, and keep coming back to fight, survive, and overcome. You know, to always remember to do those things, or try to. Because if you can fight against it and survive, then you can overcome it, if that makes sense. So yeah, I mean, this is I don't like having to be one of these people, but getting a YouTube account started and getting people watching is hard. So I guess you kind of have to swallow your pride sometimes. But yeah, anyone watches this or whatever, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, share it, tell other people. Even if you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down and tell me why you didn't like it, what you think I should improve on. Give me more ideas on stuff I should talk about. I want everyone included in on all of this. So, you know, your input matters. And we'll see what happens. I mean, I might get a lot of haters, but like I said, if I can help one person, I'm good. That's enough. That's all I want to do. Just help people. And I thought this would be a good way to do it. Sorry, it's still awkward for me talking and making sure I look right in there. And then being tired and keep forgetting half of what you're saying or trying to say doesn't help matters any either. But like I said, swallow my pride, and I'm sorry this has been longer, but you know, subscribe, like, comment. If you don't like it, tell me what I did wrong. You know, I can take criticism, I can take constructive, yeah, that's not a problem. Someone starts getting rude about it, and that will be, but other than that, it's fine. So, I'm gonna go probably take Bella out to go to the bathroom, and then we will probably be heading to bed. Bella is a dog, just to be clear on that. If you watch this, thank you a million times. If you like it, again, thank you 2,000,000 times. And if you share it, thank you like 10 million times. Like, you'll be helping me out quite a bit. And you'll be playing a part in helping me help others with this. You know, kind of like a group effort. So yeah, I'm gonna go. If anyone's watching this, get some sleep. Have a good day. Remember, fight, survive, and overcome. If you fight it, and I'm not talking cancer, I'm talking mental stuff. If you can successfully fight it and survive it, then you will eventually get to a point where you overcome it. You really do. It might not happen immediately and it might not go completely away. I still have my bad days. When you suffer with actual depression, I'm not sure it ever completely goes away. And don't let people make you feel bad for it either. So, again, fight, survive, overcome, peace and love, and check out. Good night.